You can save yourself from potential future headaches if you develop good habits for data entry when you start using Excel. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate 3 ways you could enter addresses, and I'll explain why you shouldn't use one of these 3 methods. I'm going to start with the error. The first way you could enter an address is to keep each line of the address in a separate row like this. I'm going to recommend that you never enter an address across multiple rows like this. Recall, in Excel, each cell holds a value, and typically an address is going to be valuable as a unit of information on its own. Here I've included my name as part of the address, but oftentimes it might be more useful to leave my name as a separate value, or even with my first and last names as 2 separate values, depending on how I plan to use this data. If I need to create another value alongside this that increases the height of any row, the address will no longer appear to be together as one unit, because it's really 4 separate pieces of information. Right now you can't see the problem, but if I apply wrap text, it will be obvious. So how can you avoid this? Keep the entire address together in one cell. I'm going to start from a blank worksheet. This time, I'm going to type my name and address all at once in cell A1. Sometimes this will be appropriate, and it will be a good choice for my worksheet, but other times it won't be. If I need to type further data in cell B1, the address would still be contained in A1, but it won't be easy to see. I could always extend the width of column A, but this might take up a lot of visual real estate. Alternatively, if I were to make the width of the column smaller and apply wrap text, the lines might not break in the right places. Even though it's possible this could be appropriate at times, I don't think it's useful for most people who are new to using Excel. The last method that I'm going to demonstrate is similar to the second one because I'm still going to keep the entire unit of information, my name and address, within one cell. Only this time, when I get to what would be the end of each line if I were writing this address on paper, I'll use a line break within the cell. I'm using the PC version of Excel, so I'll press Alt and Enter at the end of each line. But if you're using a Mac, you can do the same thing with Control and Option and Enter. So I'll type Scott Tanaka, then enter a line break with Alt and Enter, the Business School, Centennial College, then enter another line break with Alt and Enter, P.O. Box 631, Station A, line break, Toronto, Ontario, M1G 5E9. After the last line, I'll just press Enter like normal. Right now, the width of column A is not large enough to display the address as I intended. To correct this, I'll click between the headings A and B and drag until the address fits on the lines as I intended. Now you'll notice that the height of row 1 is too large. To fix this quickly, I'll double-click on the line that separates rows 1 and 2. If I want to make any further adjustments, I can left-click and drag to neatly change the height of row number 1. Entering a line break within a cell can be useful in any situation when you're dealing with a lot of text inside of a cell. If you use this technique for other reasons, please let me know in the comments below.